What's up guys, Shibu the one for an eye. We are back again for another video review of a graphics card. Presenting to you the ZOTAC Gaming GeForce RTX 3080 AMP Holo Graphics card. So this is actually one of the top of the line graphics card mula sa ZOTAC Gaming. And let's go for its review. And disclaimer lang, no, this is a user review. Di siya kasing in-depth kumpara syempre ng mga tech reviewers natin. Pero it's more of an upfront, no? Kung yung mismong experience ko in using this graphics card. First up would be of the unboxing. Sa harap ng box, makikita mo actually yung kanyang napaka-glossy na finish, no? Emphasizing yung kanyang hollow black design. You also have the key features sa may harap, which is a 10GB GDDR6X capacity, the feature of the iStorm 2.0, the SPECTRA 2.0 para sa RGB niya. It also has the freeze tech technology and also the Firestorm control. Meron din siyang kasamang extended warranty na pwede mong i-register sa website mismo ng ZOTAC. Sa gilid ng box, makikita mo syempre yung AMP Holo Black logos. And sa likod ng box would be a more specific description nung kanyang mga key features na nabanggit. Inside, syempre, makikita mo kanyang documentation at kasama rin syempre yung PCIe cables niya and of course, the graphics card unit itself. From the looks of the graphics card, again, AMP Holo Black, kung ano in-expect mong color, yun talaga yung lalabas. It's a black finish, which actually falls on the minimal end pagdating sa RGB. Nakakatuwa yung pagka-AMP Holo Black design niya kasi it gives you an impression that you are like holding a blade, no? It also has this gunmetal finish for it, and some edges could be presented as sharp. Makikita mo naman syempre sa fans niya, sa gitna would be of the ZOTAC logo and of course of the ZOTAC Gaming logo on the other two fans. As usual, it has 4 DP ports at may kasama ring isang HDMI. Makikita mo rin syempre sa gilid nung GPU yung kanyang mga heatsinks at makapal-kapal ito. Sa harap naman ng GPU, makikita mo yung parang car-like design niya, of which makikita mo pa rin syempre yung pipes nung heatsinks. And meron din kayo makikitang dalawang screw dito sa may dulo kung saan pwede kayo maglagay ng anti-sag stand or bracket. Being a 3080 RTX, I was expecting to be a bit more thicker, pero I think it has a very nice size on it. Tapos syempre yung highlight ng kanyang design would be of the Holo Black design niya. Black overall yung body, pero meron siyang kakaibang parang hologram finish sa may mismong harap, of which there is a gradient of greenish blue to purple. Dito lumalabas actually yung logo ng ZOTAC Gaming at yung kanyang RGB effects. Sa backplate naman, meron ding isa pang RGB effects ikaw na makikita plus the painted logo of ZOTAC Gaming. You can also see the GeForce RTX brand on it and a Live to Game branding naman sa may bandang kanan. So this GPU runs on a double PCIe port, so make sure na meron kang ganon. Siyempre after unboxing, installation is very easy, no? Since wala naman siyang kung ano-anong accessories na add-on, it basically mounts just like any other GPU. This is actually pretty big, no? Malaki pa rin siyang size na GPU. Pero hindi siya ganun ka-super problematic, you know? Compared to, mas makapal pang mga GPUs. Pero syempre, pag NVIDIA GeForce, hindi lang basta pagpapaganda ng graphics yan. This also employs technologies na naniniguradong di lang basta gaganda yung graphics mo, kundi nasa front ka rin of what can be employed in improving it. So first up would be of the NVIDIA DLSS. NVIDIA DLSS means Deep Learning Super Sampling. This basically means that if you are using an RTX graphics card mula sa NVIDIA, you'll have a very nice way of improving the FPS of your games. DLSS actually allows for NVIDIA to work with game developers in finding the most optimal way in improving the graphics. Kasi what NVIDIA and so many GPU companies has learned is that iba't ibang games yan, developed by different engines. And actually in optimizing their graphics, iba-iba yung pamamaraan yan. Pero with the DLSS, this actually employs an AI-like technology kung saan yung NVIDIA mismo natututo kung ano yung pinaka-proper na instructions of optimizing your graphics and FPS. That way, your PC na merong RTX card can receive an update or instructions via the GeForce Experience software so that it can optimally improve the graphics and performance of your game. So make sure na lagi nyong ina-update yung NVIDIA GPU nyo. Ang pinakamasaya pa dito, napakadali nitong i-employ. You just go to the NVIDIA GeForce Experience software na makikita madalas sa system tray ng PC ninyo. Open that up, make sure that you scan for all the games present on your system and just select that game and press optimize. Once you are done, press launch and you are good to go. Of course, pwede mo pa rin naman baguhin yan according to your preference, pero upon the understanding of the graphics card and of course of the running update, that is gonna be an optimal way of running the settings perfect para sa games mo with regards to your NVIDIA GPU. Of course, you also have the ray tracing technology. Sa mga di nakakaalam pa, kasi naririnig nyo lang RTX, parang yun yung bagong graphics card. But RTX is a technology. It's real-time ray tracing, RTX technology is basically the idea of calculating and of course predicting and of course properly presenting how light should react on different surface within the game. Hindi na basta pinapaganda lang yung textures ng laro mo. Ang inaaral na mismo ngayon nung graphics card mo ay kung paano nagre-respond yung light on different surface. Whether it can be absorbed, reflected, or bounce on multiple surfaces, yun ang real-time ray tracing. This is actually a technology na ine-employ on the Hollywood, but it's now available on your NVIDIA RTX card. And that is why kapag nakakita ka ng mga NVIDIA RTX cards, lagi nilang pinagmamalakaya yung Ampere architecture. It's basically the architecture that allows for RTX cores and of course other cores to work together in making sure all this technology and features would be available for you. Pero marami pang features na kasama dyan. You can also have NVIDIA Ansel, a very advanced way of taking screenshots for your specific game. Check nyo lang kung Ansel compatible yung game na nilalaro nyo. And you also have the NVIDIA Reflex technology, which actually decreases the time it takes mula sa input mo and of it getting reflected on your screen. Actually, this is an SDK or a software developer kit kung saan specific games pa lang yung meron nito. Pero do check it out. Check nyo lang sa settings kung merong NVIDIA Reflex yung game ninyo. And you can actually enjoy so many features that counts. Alam nga ba yung delay between your input and of it flashing on your screen. So many technologies are being employed on this, with even monitors or mouse being created specific for the NVIDIA Reflex technology. Pero syempre, hindi lang ito basta NVIDIA GeForce 3080 RTX na card. This is a ZOTAC Gaming GeForce 3080 RTX, no? So, marami ring technologies na in-employ dito ang ZOTAC Gaming. First up would be, of course, of its RGB control. Kahit yung RGB na to nasa minimal end, no? It has its own RGB control, which is the SPECTRA 2.0. Of course, the SPECTRA 2.0 is a dynamic RGB lighting technology which allows you to actually have your RGB settings go in tune with your music, or of course, it indicates the temperatures of your GPU. At itong SPECTRA 2.0 kasama na rin ito doon sa Firestorm 2.0. If you are looking, yes, you can overclock this. If you are looking and overclocking this GPU, ZOTAC Gaming has the software for that, and that is called Firestorm. Kasama na nga yung Spectra doon. Of course, overclocking, you can add more to your clock speed, you can add more to your video RAM capacity. Also, dito sa kanyang Firestorm software, may resource monitoring din. Pwede mo makita kung ano yung current clock speed mo, VRAM capacity mo, and of course, temperatures mo sa GPU. Do take note that this GPU also has the freeze tech technology, of which kapag idle siya ay hindi umaandar yung mga fans, economizing your power consumption. And syempre, talagang yung pinakamatindi dito, especially for a builder, and especially, super high valued sa atin kapag ginagawa natin yung mga sarili natin PCs, of its award-winning Holo Black design. No? If you are, anti-RGB or, gusto mo rin naman ng RGB, you can take this as is. Actually, kahit wala siyang RGB, the graphics card looks insane, no? I actually dig it, no, for specific builds, lalo na kung all black build ka, just because of the gunmetal coloring or the gunmetal finish na nakikita ko dito sa fan niya. And of course, again, this high-capacity graphics card allow you to actually have 4 monitors, multi-screen. And syempre, the performance of this graphics card. It falls on the strong end, lalo pa nung naglaro ko ng sobrang daming mga RTX na games such as Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I also played Call of Duty Cold War, Watch Dogs Legion. I even tried it on some high graphics games, na medyo ilang taon na rin ang lumipas, such as Call of Duty World War II, and also tested it on benchmarks ng Gears 5 and Watch Dogs Legion. And it really bode amazing, no? The play experience, kung nakikita nyo ngayon dito sa screen ko, sobrang ganda. Can actually see the FPS running on my monitor. It's actually touch 144, 120, at pinakamababa na siguro yung 70 on ultra settings, playing on a 3440 by 1440 resolution na monitor, no? That's an ultra-wide monitor. That's not yet 4K, pero malapit na. That's 2K resolution, honestly. Siyempre, the amazing part when gaming, when you have all the ultra settings, the graphics are so realistic, and the FPS are there, you'll of course see, no? Napaka-precise ng pag-target mo sa mga kalaban mo. Samahan mo pa ng magandang audio, lana. Fully immersive na gaming experience, very capable in getting the jump against your opponents. Siyempre, yung mga cinematic fixed FPS naman yan, pero yung mga prelude sa mga game scenes, yun yung sulit. Doon mo talaga mararamdaman kapag biglang nag-ship, no, yung viewing experience mo, tapos kumik-in na yung high FPS. And remember, when I am doing this playtest and benchmarks, again, this is on the non-overclocked version ng GPU na to. Pwede mo pa siyang i-overclock. Actually, ako, I've done my fair share of overclocking. Pero conservative overclocker. Kung ano lang yung pinaka-safe, tinutulak ko pa. And especially if you're expert on that practice, imagine the FPS and the capacities you can do this. Ayan mga kaibigan, sobrang lupit. Kung ang habol mo lang syempre ay of course get the best of your gaming experience, especially if you have the monitor for it. Of course, do not forget to turn on your G-Sync. And yeah, gaya nga nang nasabi masasabi ko, here are some quick benchmarks on it. Like I said, I've played everything on ultra settings, guys, no? As in, pinakamatataas na settings. At ang tanging resultant variable ko lang dito ay, of course, the FPS. I've also created or simulated a scenario, no? By streaming that ultra-wide, okay, na resolution on ultra settings, then tried to actually stream it on an output of 1080p and 60 FPS. Generally, high resolution rate, no, pagdating sa streaming. And the challenge actually came from the streaming software na. Gumamit siguro ako ng capture card, it would be a different story. Pero maganda dito, even if you are streaming, siguro may effect doon sa streaming output, but of course, there are so many variables on that. But on my gaming experience, walang pumalya. Pero kapag dinownsize ko na yung resolution ko to 1080p rin, wala nang problema pagdating sa FPS. I'm still hitting very high FPS on, top-notch games on ultra settings. So, the experience is there, and the best part about it is you can share that experience to your viewers, to others, via streaming. O, diba? Worthy investment if you are a streamer. And again, no, to finish and summarize this, no, hindi super demand na magkaroon ng mga ganitong super high-end na GPU. Alam naman natin na during this time, sobrang challenge natin. Pero gusto ko lang i-impart na knowledge sa inyo pagdating sa mga ganitong GPU is that yon knowledge, no? It's important to know kung anong meron at anong capacity ng mga gamit or bagay na meron kayo. It's fun and very worth it to do. Maraming NVIDIA GeForce RTX users are just happy enough that they have a strong GPU. And sometimes medyo may qualms sa presyo. Pero remember, you have to know what you are paying for. Yung iba hindi nila alam kung ano pa yung binabayaran nila, and those are the technologies na employed sa ganitong klaseng mga graphics card. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the review of the ZOTAC Gaming GeForce RTX 3080 AMP Holo. Alam naman natin na yung mga ganitong graphics card talaga falls on the high end. But of course, as a user, gusto ko lang ipakita sa inyo na kung bakit ganito ka-premium yung mga ganitong graphics card. They are indeed premium, pero the specific word for them is they are very capable. Ang dami nilang pwede magawa, not to mention the gaming experience it can provide to you if you have this graphics card. Of course, the biggest shoutout siyempre sa ZOTAC Gaming and of course sa NVIDIA GeForce Philippines for allowing me to test out this card. And of course, maraming salamat sa inyo na nanood. Like if you like the video, subscribe to support the channel, and let me know in the comment sections what do you think about this ZOTAC Gaming GeForce RTX 3080 AMP Holo Graphics card. I'm Shibu, the one for an eye, and as always, lahat kayong gamers, mabuhay!